This is the Cool Shit Show. Cool Shit Show.
So, can I give a real quick? I just got the feel of this.
Wow, I really wish you would shut the fuck up.
It was 20 seconds going to my house.
Please.
You know how it goes.
You got it now.
My bad.
Beautiful.
Just one joke, you cunts.
Welcome back to the Cool Shit Show.
New sponsor, Stefan. Go ahead.
I'm not a sponsor, I'm just the host. Episode 12.
I like it.
I'll tell you who the real host is. It's Joseph Dotson. You might have remembered me. I was on the Star Wars
All
After
right,
Hours
so we're starting
show.
over now.
They don't have any actual viewers.
All right, then. Fuck you guys.
Okay.
We do have viewers. That's
We
the
do,
thing.
and they expect
They expect the most
a
out
higher
of it.
quality.
They expect
It's
quality.
a high quality. You pay $10 a day for this show, so I mean,
What, it's on Patreon?
Yeah.
we actually are
Christ,
on
I'm getting
Patreon,
ripped
but-
off.
Holy shit. That's
That's
kind
only
of
if you
impressive.
subscribe,
Yeah,
but you
Cliff,
should
we haven't
totally
been
hit the
playing-
subscribe
paying.
button because the more you subscribe, the better we get, and the better we get, the more you laugh.
That
Okay.
means nothing. Let's
Wow,
continue.
that sounded real.
Okay.
Wrote down.
So I am here, as always, with Mr. Joshua Combs.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Clifford Dunlap. We
Hey,
have
guys.
two special guests today. A man named
Idiot.
Troy
Or Troy.
and a man that you may or may not remember, Mr. Joseph Dotson.
Wow. Here I am, ladies and gentlemen. And I bet you've been expecting me, but you totally forgot about me. But here I am, and now you remember me.
I thought that was going to be bad, and it was way worse than I thought.
So I'll be the voice of reason tonight.
Yeah, I like that.
Trying to balance out the whatever they are.
Trying the microphone
Yeah,
out.
we get it. It's gonna be so.
Cool. Thanks, Troy.
So what'd you have to say, Troy?
I don't know. I feel real uncomfortable talking.
Actually, you know
Yep.
what?
Why?
I like it. How's
We're
your
just
night going?
chilling.
Real shitty. If I had to be honest,
Really?
It started horrible, and apparently I need to talk into the mic.
Not that close, dude. Like
Maybe less
I
than
think
the mic.
I think you're good like here. Like if I turn this up.
Yeah,
a little
but
bit.
it's fun to fuck with you guys.
I know.
And next person.
Joe, you seem not very upset. How is your night
I'm
going?
totally super fucking happy right now. You know, we're all here together. We're doing some super awesome alcohol. But aside from that, you know, what I really want to talk about tonight is...
Joe, remember, you're not on the podium. You're just talking to no mic.
Yeah, I know, dude. I totally understand that. But, you know, what I want to talk about tonight is friendship. And I think friendship is very powerful. It can
What
go
the
left.
fuck?
It can go right. It can be fucked up. And it can be awesome. But here on the weird, cool shit show...
You don't even know the name of the show, and you're trying
Let
to
him.
take
He's got it. He's got it.
He did
Okay.
just say the
You know,
name.
but here on the
Okay,
Weird
no,
Shit
let's
Show,
get going.
Okay.
We can get weird about that.
You know what?
We can get weird on the cool shit show.
Okay, Joe has been going crazy tonight, but to be fair, that was a really good point, though.
Well,
Dude, I can go anywhere you
I
want.
mean,
Like, I can sound good.
it kind of was like the Kanye in
Just give it the
the
mic
White
to me.
House thing where like he's like, you're always making points. And then he's like, oh, he went off.
He's like getting there.
That
No,
one.
Kanye makes way less sense than
Give me a
what Joe
point.
just said.
How dare you?
So
do
tonight
that to
on
me?
the cool shit show, we're gonna be talking about some really extra cool shit show shit tonight because we have two special guests. We have Troy Devine, we have Joseph Dotson, along with your casual other players tonight, such as Stefan, Josh, and Clifford. But tonight we're going to be talking about some, you know, really different extra cool shit. And on that list tonight is inspecting your stools. So I don't know about you guys, but like every time I take a shit, I like to like inspect my stool. I've heard that inspecting your stool will depict the health of your own body.
But
If
here's
it
the
floats,
question.
if it sinks,
Hold on, Joe.
runny.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I can't wait to talk about that.
Do you inspect your
another
toilet
time.
paper? Like after you wipe, do you
Yeah, do you look at
your-
each wipe?
Well, you know, that really depends on what kind of toilet paper I bought and what's on sale. But other than that, I try to buy the softest.
No,
If
like
it really
after
c-
you wipe with it.
After I wipe?
Yeah, you're right in front of a microphone. You don't have to yell.
Well,
I could pick you up even if you're
preferably, I like to purchase wet wipes or dude wipes, as some people like to call them. They're gentle
You're a liar.
and they're kind on my my rough external dude butt.
All right, let's get into the show. To
First segment.
the best part of this show, because this week's different.
We're gonna have slightly different this week.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a party cast. I don't know what you call it.
Call it a
We
game
threw
cast.
this together, and
Okay.
this is what we got cast.
So
Can't talk over each other.
we have something that we do every week.
My favorite game.
It's our favorite game, and usually Stefan does it, but today was kind of a weird thing.
Are we switching it up?
I wish it was a special.
Josh is picking the articles.
Oh, Josh is doing the articles. Ooh,
So
I
Josh,
really
explain
like
the
this.
game to Troy and Josh.
To Troy and Joe.
Joe.
Wow.
So you guys,
Yes, sir.
usually Stefan picks 3 articles. Well, he picks 2 real articles and makes up one, and then you guess which one's the fake
Okay,
one.
so what you're saying is you have to give me a couple articles.
Well,
Two
let
of
him
them
explain
are
it before
real.
you try and explain
Just,
it yourself.
just the headline.
We talked about this earlier. It's
Yeah.
2 that are real and 1 that is.
Yeah, so you have to guess the one
Okay.
that's fake.
That's gonna be tough in this day and age.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
gonna be a hard.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard to. All right, I'm ready.
We're on
I
the
mean,
top of
I am
Everest, and the
ready
climate
to,
is cold,
probably
boys.
Lose.
You would know better than anyone. You're
All
a
right,
Democrat,
so
right?
it's
So-
and Stefan is the man who does this,
Because our
right?
country runs red, not
So
blue.
Stefan usually does this,
Because
but
Stefan is hard to read, so
So 2 of these are real and 1 is fake, and we have to guess which one is fake. Josh, you have the floor.
okay. And also, I came up with a name for this game that we do.
The segment.
what's
Oh,
the name?
nice.
Today's Head Lies.
Head lies.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, that is the worst name I've ever
That
heard.
is
Like
so good.
headlines,
That is so good.
but head
I really, really like it.
lies.
I just want to be against the grain and say fuck that name.
Also,
It's all
Joe.
about not giving head that's a lie. So,
What?
Okay, that was
unless
bad.
you're giving me head, don't lie to me, baby.
I appreciate that, but can I go over with you guys? Hey, I've made the mistake before. Can just listen to to all 3 headlines, and then we'll contribute because it
Also,
doesn't work as
I
well.
mean, dude, that cat really.
It's gonna fall off if you don't.
It's got something to say.
He wants to go outside. He can't go outside. The mic's
Well,
not going to pick
Oh
it
my
up.
bad.
Yeah, no,
Forgot.
that's fine.
So just listen to all 3
Okay,
headlines,
yeah.
and then we'll contribute.
Yeah, so this is
Okay.
the game.
Thanks.
Evangelical pastor claims Trump's immigration policies are biblical.
Oh, that's tight.
Number 2. Delta passenger pissed after being forced to sit in poo-covered seat.
Oh, that's still tight.
For a second. And then last one is animal rights activist group claim happy pets are experiencing Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, that's the tightest.
Okay, so 1 and 3 make sense. Say 2 again first.
Okay, 2 is the exact wording of this article.
First one is not the right.
Shut up.
Well, just
Delta
saying.
passenger pissed after being forced to sit in poo-covered seat.
Wait, pissed?
That's obviously not real.
What does pissed mean? Does pissed mean
I mean, she
they
said
piss themselves, or they're
Oh.
forced to sit in the seat,
Pissed.
or they're
They pissed themselves.
No way.
I'm going number 2
Oh, yeah,
is
I'm gonna
fake.
go.
No
Second
way.
one is not true.
I don't know any
Piss.
professional publication that would put the
How do you,
pissed
what do
in
you
the
pick?
headline.
You have to pick
force
someone who
anyone to sit and piss or poo, right?
is not.
You can't do that.
Delta passenger pissed after being forced to sit in poo-covered seat.
I still got to go 2.
Hey, I'm gonna go to.
Hey. Read it one more
I'm
time,
gonna
though.
step on this one.
Listen when he's saying it. Listen, say it one more time.
Delta passenger pissed after being forced to sit in poo-covered seat.
Does it not sound so ridiculous that it's like...
It
Dude,
does.
if you think that's
right?
the answer, then pick that answer.
But I can't picture
What do you
like,
think?
I think
professional.
it's 2, man. Me and Stefan picked the same
Like
one.
a journalist, like
It
actually
has to be
making
2.
that the...
2 was the only reasonable answer.
Like
in
a
my
journalist writing poo in the name of her, like the title of her article.
mind. I don't want to be
Because
involved
the
in this stuff.
other
be
two seem
involved.
like
I
they
like
could
you.
I
be
only sit on the side and I only judge people.
No, I
rationalized.
like you in
Yeah.
this podcast.
Oh,
please,
it's gonna be nice.
please
It's
be
'cause
in this, but like
It'll
I
be
need,
a nice podcast. It's just
I just
I'm the
need
guy
you
who
to
goes,
hear it.
Fuck you, people.
Well, I just need to
What
hear
do you think, Troy? So, what
said,
me and Stefan are saying is number 2 is the only one that can't be rationalized in terms
Wait,
of a
what?
title.
I think number 2 is
Yeah,
the fake
I
one.
said 2.
You think 2 too?
Yeah. I was
Okay,
I was
Joe,
with
what do you
my
think?
boy. Did that not sound super fake?
Based on information and facts,
Did you
I
look
would
them up?
say number 3 is fucking bullshit because number 3 is completely fucking obvious. Okay, based on the explanation, can you repeat number 3 for me for our guest, Mr. Josh?
Okay,
Thank
this
God it was
headline
only for the guest.
says
That way I don't have to be like, wait, I don't remember.
animal rights activist group claim happy pets are experiencing Stockholm syndrome.
Okay, so I would have to say number 3, and my explanation on that is that evangelicalism is like a super. If you wrap it up in a giant gift full of beauty, it's basically the meaning of our pets having a lot of love
Evangelical
for us.
thing was on the first one.
the first
Yeah.
No,
Oh my
evangelical was the third one actually.
Nope.
Okay, I think the consensus is
Number
2 is fake.
Number 2 is fake.
Guarantee that was 3.
Well, let's see. Number 3 is actually the fake one.
Oh,
I actually didn't know.
But
I just knew.
Joe didn't go about it in like the correct way.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter because I knew that shit was fake.
Yeah.
So I
So
Cool. Hey, cuckoo.
So now-
Hey, I totally heard what you were saying too, but you're just going about it so crazy. I couldn't agree with you.
So-
I even kind of said, I was like, I can't remember what I said, but I remember.
do you guys want to hear about this Delta passenger?
I
I
would
do.
love to hear
Yeah,
about
I
that.
think
Wait,
we have
hold up. We got to look up number 3. See if we can
The-
find it.
The fake one?
All
I
right.
mean,
Yeah, let's look up the fake
we
one.
don't
in a
have to.
second.
We can actually
Wait,
do
what
it.
was it
This is
again? It was
America. We can do whatever we want.
Animal rights activist. Let me see. Just say pets, Stockholm syndrome.
Wait, that means number 2.
I
What was
mean,
number
they
2?
already care about animals. Like, they're obviously not
poo,
insane.
passenger shit and poo or something.
So
Are-
they made
oh my
them sit in
God.
poo?
Yeah.
It's
nothing
not.
like
too
that
bad.
would ever happen.
Okay, this is like multiple articles say, are pets just animals with Stockholm syndrome? Do pets have Stockholm syndrome, or do they actually love us?
Dude, that's kind of
What
true.
if oh my god, what if dogs are just suffering Stockholm syndrome all the time? Do dogs have a severe case of Stockholm syndrome? Wow, this is like all over the place.
You ever seen those people?
Canine Wow, there's an actual thing. Canine Stockholm syndrome.
You know those people that don't give a fuck about what their pets feel? They just want them to do what they want them to do.
Yeah.
Wait, why are
It's
you
like
talking
most
about me?
people.
Why would you say that about me, dude?
Like
Just
if you have a
fucked up.
small dog, you probably don't
I'm
give
sorry
a fuck
that,
about
I
how
know
that dog
to
feels.
train a dog. Snap.
Well, Troy's a good example of having a big dog and not giving a fuck about what that dog feels.
Well, that's because big dogs are scary.
Hey, Joe, do you want to get your own mic?
Yeah.
Because there's this one. If you want to move over to this side, you can have your own mic so you can talk to that, and then Stefan will have his own mic as well.
Yeah, totally. Let's do a mic train.
Microphone check. 1, 2. What
I'm
is
hungry
this?
now. I'm like passing out.
Really? You're finally
I'm
hitting
like-
that wall.
all of a sudden, I hit this wall of like I'm really fucked up.
Just lay down then.
Yeah, if you want, you don't have to be in the podcast. You can just lay down.
Beautiful.
After all that,
Let's get Troy to come back in.
that's how it ends.
Sometimes you dig a hole and then you just gotta walk away from it. Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, this one time in my parents' old backyard, they had a big hill, and at the top of the hill, I dug a hole because I started reading the book Holes. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
And it was 6 by 6, so it was 6 feet deep and 6 feet wide. I think I got like 3 by 3, and I gave up.
I don't
Dude,
blame you.
that's
Digging holes sucks.
It took
Yeah.
forever. It took like 3 weeks.
especially if your name is Stanley Yelnats.
True. Especially if
Stanley
your
and
last name is
Stanley
the
backwards.
backwards version of your first name.
Yeah.
And also, I thought, remember in the book cover, he had a black forehead. I pictured him as black the whole time I was reading it.
Well, no, I think that's supposed to be the other dude. The guy
Oh,
that actually
Zero?
bottles. No, the guy that bottles the peaches. The one from like the
Oh,
story.
Sam?
Is it Sam? I don't know.
Yeah, Sam is the guy.
The guy that bottles the peaches. cool. That makes sense. All right. So what were we doing?
Has anyone seen Halloween at all?
Dude, I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm
Really?
planning on going tomorrow. I'm so stoked on it. I wanted to see it like the
I heard it's actually pretty darn good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Halloween series. I mean, it got like real cheesy after like the first two, but like
Have you ever watched the first one? Have you watched it recently?
yeah.
It's
I mean,
the cheesiest one.
it's cheesy, but in like a good slasher film type of thing. Like Jason, like Friday the 13th is like cheesy, but
That's true.
funny thing about Friday the 13th is how like Jason's not like in the first one until the very end.
Yeah, I know. Most people don't realize that it was his mom.
Yeah. His mom was killing everyone.
And it wasn't like all like mysterious. It was just like she was a crazy person. Like,
Yeah, she's just like a crazy mom, like killing all the people.
huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son died 20 years ago. Don't fuck.
I know. Joe's out.
Goes down.
Oh, I have to take him home too. I have to drag him to my vehicle.
Yeah. You didn't even
Oh,
get
God.
sucking into that. You offered it up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just being a nice person.
So,
We can hear you.
do I get to introduce myself?
If you like.
Welcome.
How
Yeah,
about Stefan? Why don't you just go ahead and introduce her because you're
We
hostess
have
with the mostest.
my lovely girlfriend on the podcast now. Her name is Kristen. Her middle name is Annette.
That's
and
true.
Her,
Her
last
social
name,
security number is
I ain't gonna give that to you.
666 69 420.
It does start with a 6, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think everyone like in our year starts with 6, right?
I start with a 6.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
I start with 6.
I start
Yeah.
with a 6.
I have like a lot of
That's
sixes.
not what we're talking about, Joe.
I'm glad
He's outside
he's
with Troy.
involved, though.
So, yeah, my name's Kristen. Jumping on the podcast because I can.
Yeah.
Stefan's my boo thing. Ew, don't ever let me say that again.
Her boo thing.
My boo thing.
Stefan's other boo thing.
Ether.
I was going to say other half, and then... Yeah, that sounded pretty bad.
So he has another boo thing.
I'll find you.
I think it's Joe.
Probably.
Stefan's another boo thing. Cynthia's also here.
Cindalewe.
Say hi.
Cinderella.
What are they?
Oi.
She's fun. If you ask her to tell you if it's real, she'll tell you it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that made sense somewhere.
Made perfect sense.
Yeah.
So we have
So, okay, I want
5 people.
we need to go
Plugged in.
back. Sorry, but we need to go back to that one article.
Okay.
The fake one?
No, the real one.
Oh, you guys played
'Cause
the
this
game
one's
already, huh?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Damn it, I missed it.
That's too ridiculous. Are you talking about the
What's
one
the
that they got offended?
Oh, wait, I guess
I want to be offended.
we have them too, so I guess we can
They
do...
do a game where they read 3 article titles and you have to guess which one is real?
Which
or
one's
which
fake?
fake?
Because there's 2 real ones and then 1 fake one.
Yeah.
If it were 5 years ago, the game would be easy.
And they're all really, really ridiculous.
Yeah, they're way
Sounds
ridiculous.
like them.
They all seem
So-
real now, though.
Let's
Do you
just-
have them on your phone? Can
Yeah.
you reread them?
Yeah, I'll just reread them really quick.
Because I don't want to know.
So,
You good?
good, Troy?
He died.
Part of this, so continue.
Okay, so the 3 headlines. Number 1, evangelical pastor claims Trump's immigration policies are biblical. Headline number 2, Delta passenger pissed after being forced to sit in poo-covered seat. And article number 3, animal rights activist group claim happy pets are experiencing Stockholm Syndrome.
Okay, I don't know about the others, but number 2, I actually read that article today, and he did not piss. So that one's fake. Because I read that
no,
article
I mean,
today.
if you
So if you read it, then that would make it one of the
That
real
make-
ones.
that means
right?
it's real because that's was the name of the headline.
Oh shit, my bad.
So
Wait, we're guessing which one's fake?
So now you're down to.
So number 2 is real.
Event-
No, it's not. It's fake.
No, number 2 is real because it was a real article.
No, it's a real article, but he didn't piss himself.
No, it just said he's pissed. That's the
he's
headline.
mad?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he pissed himself.
It sounded like it.
I
Yeah.
thought you said he pissed. No. Okay, so number 2 is real. He didn't piss himself, but it's real.
He's pissed off.
And what was the first and second one?
Okay,
Or
the first one
Third one?
was first one was evangelical pastor claims Trump's immigration policies are biblical. And then the third one is animal rights activist group claim happy pets are experiencing Stockholm syndrome.
What the fuck is Stockholm syndrome?
Basically, that's when you are kidnapped and you end up falling in love with your captor. And then so you get to a point where you you feel like you're supposed to be there. Like that's what happened. I think it was Elizabeth Smart.
You don't even have to fall in love. If you start empathizing,
You just feel like you're supposed to be.
We're tight. So fuck off.
Troy, speaking to a mic.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so out of those 2,
What do you think, Cindy?
first and third one.
Do you remember? It's hard to remember all the articles.
Yeah.
No, the second one's out.
Second one's out, so you already know.
True.
Yeah, because I read it today.
So now it's the first or the third one.
No, I'm
He already
looking at
knows
you.
this.
They already went through this. I'm looking at you.
It's you, Cindy.
I'm going with the third one.
That one's real or fake?
Wow, you're such a beater.
I don't appreciate your racial.
Okay, is that real or fake?
That's fake as fuck.
Okay, the third one's
She's
fake,
saying
and then
the
what do you
third
think?
one is fake.
Wait, are we?
It's the hard part because animals are so weird. But then Trump's so stupid.
That's fair.
Look at Stefan's face.
Asking the Mexican, like.
1 or 3?
3.
3? Okay, yeah, 3's the fake one. Whatever.
Good job.
No, I have to ask, is this the first time anybody's gotten that, this game right on your show?
No, one
No,
time. The first time was me and Josh got lucky, and we.
Yeah.
But it's only happened once?
Actually,
Twice.
twice now.
Damn it.
Well, twice now.
What,
Right
now?
before-
Yeah.
No, right before you.
Oh, you guys did it too?
Yeah, this
He
one.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck you, Troy. I was about to feel really
Okay, sitting in a poo-covered seat on a plane.
No, I literally read that article
Yeah.
today and it was horrifying.
Okay, so
They didn't even give him gloves. They gave him a couple of
yeah, so let's go over what happened really quick.
they gave him a couple pretty much what are the paper towels
Easy voice, man.
to wipe himself off with. And
Yeah.
that was it. And it was all over the back of his legs.
Yeah, read this, Stefan.
His shoe, there was a picture of his shoe, was on his ankle. They had no biohazard kit. And he went to go tell them.
So he was an asshole.
Let's
No.
explain really quick. Let's explain
okay.
what happened, and then we'll back up for the
Okay.
people that are listening.
So he boarded the plane. And he was like, what the hell is that smell? Not another smelly plane. And he went to go get his iPhone or laptop charger out of his bag, and he bent down. And then that's when he saw it, and the scent hit him.
Saw.
And it was all over shit.
Yes.
And it was, they don't know if it was human or dog, because a flight attendant said it was a dog. It was a German Shepherd that got sick, and then another one said it was a man that got sick. And it was over his ankle. It literally touched his skin. They didn't give him gloves to clean it.
And they made
Yeah.
him sit back
They
down.
gave him, they didn't do anything.
They made him sit back down in that same seat.
And it's mandatory for flights, planes, to have biohazard kits, and they didn't have one.
I don't give
And
a fuck. I want $10,000.
when he went
Oh,
to
yeah.
go tell the flight attendants and the person who was sitting next to him, they were like, oh, they didn't clean it. We already reported this to them. So they already knew, and nobody did anything about it. And they made him sit in that seat, the whole entire seat. They literally told him to either sit or just get off.
I can
Yeah.
smell the lawsuit.
maybe.
No, yeah. They didn't give him gloves to clean it. They literally gave
Literally.
him a couple paper towels, and it was on his skin. And you know what's in people's shit?
Carrots,
It doesn't even
Carrots.
corn.
Yeah, so he says actual feces, and it was all over me. I sat in it, and it was on the seat, on the floor, and the seat in front. And I was
wouldn't miss my
literally
flight. I
in
wouldn't
it.
even sit.
Mm-hmm.
I have a flight on Tuesday, so don't.
Oh, no. This was the best part. He was handed 2 paper towels.
I told you.
And then a miniature bottle of Bombay Sapphire.
Yeah, they gave him actual like drinking alcohol.
They gave him gin to clean himself with.
Not like sanitizing alcohol. Actual like liquor.
Well, do you think
This is on Delta? It's not like Spirit or some shit. Like,
if we live in America, you would be stoked. You'd be like, oh hell yeah, and just sit down and just wait.
Not if I'm singing shit. The fuck? What?
Would
No.
you have?
Cliff.
okay, if you sat down on a plane, you're like, shit, I have to go somewhere, whatever, I'm traveling. And you sit down, and then you're like,
Oh, I'd be done.
what does that smell? Then you get up to get something, and then you look down, you're like, wait, what did I just sit
And
in?
it's all over your face. It's actually on your
Yeah.
skin, though.
But if
And you can't go back to get your clothes from underneath the thing.
No.
exactly,
It's
if you're
already on the
recording
plane.
and they tell you go sit back down in your seat.
No, they have it on their website that they have biohazard
You guys
kits.
do realize that I'm literally getting on a plane on Tuesday.
Babe, you'll be fine.
You'll be okay.
They literally have like biohazard kits. It says that they have them, and he asked the flight attendant for one, and they were like, "No, we don't have that." But this wasn't.
Oh, and they
It
lied
wasn't
to you.
even this flight. It happened like a flight previously because they reported
What
it,
airline was this again?
Delta.
Yeah.
Delta.
and they didn't clean it.
So it's like I
They
can't
just let
Yeah,
it
believe
they
sit.
that
fucked up in every direction. That sucks.
He said it got all over my bare ankles. They didn't give me gloves. I had to take my pants off because it's on the back of my pants. So feces at this point is transferring to my hands with no kind of sanitizing solution to be able to clean anything with, and only one tiny bottle of gin. So that's like one of the little tiny shooters. So
but
it's not even enough
sanitizing.
gin.
So did they be
Wait,
like
did it say how many
go
ounces
to
the
first
thing
class or like anything?
No, nope.
They didn't give him
They didn't
anything.
do anything. That's what they did, and that was
Shit.
it.
That's got to be a lawsuit, right?
And then at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point, they pretty much told him either you stay on the flight or you get off.
it's like a cigarette. Yeah, you just
That's been going on for like 20 years now, though. Like,
Well, listen, Delta
you got longer.
Delta issued
that wasn't even Delta. That was the TSA
what?
What are you talking about?
or the I guess it was in flight, so it would have to have been
No, it
a
was
marshal.
I mean, if it was, it
No, every
would be the
Would the TSA
airline.
handle that?
every
No.
company.
It wouldn't be the TSA.
No.
That's the
every-
airline itself would
yeah,
manage
every-
their
The
airplane.
in-flight disturbance.
They're all supposed to have their own rules and
That makes
regulations.
sense.
And
Yeah.
it said that they had a biohazard kit on board, and they didn't.
So Delta issued a public apology and blamed the mess on a sick service animal that had been on the previous flight.
Yeah, but then there was that one where he got two answers. It was a German Shepherd, and then it was a man.
Wow. And so they're like just lying about this. But so it says Delta apologizes to customers impacted by the incident and has reached out to make it right, offering a refund and additional compensation. It says the
Imagine
safety
being
and
like
health.
a flight attendant, and you get told one story, and you tell the person there, and then they find out that did not turn out to be true.
No,
It's
but
like-
what I read, it was like I think it was two different flight attendants giving him two different answers about the German Shepherd and the man. So nobody actually knew. But regardless of what happened, it's protocol that you have a biohazard kit on the plane. And he asked for one, and they told him that they didn't have one.
Definitely, yeah. That's
They
fine for-
they didn't give him gloves. They gave him liquor
They
to
get-
clean himself with.
They had to use
Josh-
blankets to
Josh.
cover the floor and the seat.
Yeah, that's
Is there a
disgusting.
verdict on if it was human or dog shit?
No.
It doesn't
No.
say.
All I know is that you guys are making me not want to fly on Tuesday. Okay, I have a
Just look
flight
at your
on
seat
Tuesday.
first.
Yeah, just look at your seat.
That's an easy one. Just look at your seat. And then just be like, yo.
Oh, for poo?
Yeah. Watch for poo.
I was thinking like you're checking like the position on the plane. I was like, oh, I wonder what like they're thinking.
Yeah, make sure that you're over the wings.
Spot would be. No, you want to get in the back.
Hey, this is my flight info. Let's see.
Who are you flying with?
My cousin Albert.
No, what what
goodness.
airline? Oh, Albert, that's cool. I know Albert, that's cool.
Well, you know him.
Yeah, where you guys going?
We're going to
I thought you were gonna say
What?
We're going to Guadalajara.
What the fuck is that? You gotta talk closer.
Say it
I
in
can't
English.
even hear you in the mic.
We're going to Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
So Guadalupe, sick. Are you going to the far western?
Shut up, Stefan.
Wait, you really are?
Guadalajara.
She's going to Mexico.
Oh, damn, that's super cool.
No, it's not. She's going for a really sad reason.
My 20-year-old cousin was just murdered.
Yeah, way to bring him down.
Sad.
He was like, "That's cool." I'm like,
But we're
"No,
going to
it's not."
celebrate his life, so.
Yeah.
And also, wasn't that like a month ago? So at least
3.
it's not like...
We're going for his 3 months.
Yeah, so it's not like... At least it's not like a super morning.
No, it's more of a celebration now.
Right? Yeah.
That's cool. It's not like super fresh right
Still
now.
really fucking sad.
That's the hard thing.
That really does suck though. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But we are going on Aeromexico, a ghetto flight.
Wait, what?
The thing you didn't even...
Air Mexico?
Yes.
I'm
The
not trying to
exit out
taste
of all
the
of your
topic
windows.
right now.
Let's see, we're going on...
I'm not trying to taste the topic right now, but can we all like appreciate Troy?
Yeah, should I get him a pillow or?
I don't know.
Asked him.
Look-
Cliff, you want to just put one under his head?
Just I can't tell if it's him or if it's Joe snoring. No, I really can't tell where it's coming from, but I hear snoring.
So Air Mexico. What do they have on Air Mexico?
Peanuts.
It's a...
Peanuts?
I actually don't
No,
know.
it's Volaris.
What does that mean?
It's just the name of it. Look. It's... Okay, so... Volar means fly.
Yeah.
So Volaris, like the flight, I guess.
How fucking lazy are you?
Like to even make up a name, it's like the flight.
Cliff, are you part Mexican?
Yeah, I'm half Spanish.
Part Mexican?
What am I supposed to say?
His real name is Lawrence Ferreira. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we had this talk.
Cliff's name?
Shh, hold on.
Well,
This
Lawrence
is between
is like,
me and Cliff right now.
Lawrence is like
I'm sorry, what? Your first name is Lawrence?
Eastern European, yeah, and then Ferreira
those
is
are-
like Portuguese.
I'm sorry, your first name is Lawrence?
Second name.
So I've
Clifford.
known you for 10 years now, and I've never known that your first name is Lawrence?
Lawrence Ferreira.
He's
not
two
Cliff
different
Dunlap.
people.
Where the fuck do you get Clifford from?
It's his middle
My
name.
grandpa.
Lawrence Clifford.
Lawrence Clifford Ferreira Dunlap.
My grandpa.
I'm sorry, I'm like all like telling
no,
your
it's
story.
true. No, my grandpa was named Lawrence Clifford Dunlap. My dad's name is Lawrence Sean Dunlap, and my name is Lawrence Clifford Ferreira Dunlap.
Stanley Yelnats.
My
Exactly. Yeah, something like that.
my
Tell me
whole
how I
life.
just said his
Nope.
whole thing the other day about.
No, my whole life is a lie. I've
No,
known you for 10 plus years, and I never fucking knew that.
You know what's funny is
the
that-
other day.
Oh my God.
When everybody was like,
Babe, is your name really Stefan? Because now I feel like my whole life's a fucking lie.
No, it is. Yeah.
no, the other day.
Your first name is Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would you decide to go by Clifford?
I think
or
we just
Cliff?
found out
Should I
about
just
this in the
explain
last episode
that,
too.
right? Didn't I not? Did we?
Okay,
Yeah, I
hey,
think so.
okay, you know what? Okay,
No,
Listen
I
to me
actually
before-
was not even trying to touch
Hey.
it. I honestly don't
no,
remember.
I need all three of you to listen to me real quick. I support you guys' little podcasts and stuff, but
Your
when
little
he's,
podcast and
Wait.
you just demean their show.
I would
I'm
describe
sorry,
it as
your
a meeting
big
podcast.
podcast.
That's right.
Hey, that's just patronizing now.
But when y'all are doing your boy thing, I'm sitting at home catching up on my shows when the kids are asleep, so I don't watch your podcast.
You're not helping.
Okay, at no point was that constructive. That was only demeaning. So.
Hey,
Yo,
don't get me
you're a
wrong.
real jerk.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what? So what?
I love you. No, when he's home, he wants to watch anything about sports. So when he's gone, I get to catch up on my shows. It's not demeaning. I support your guys' podcast because I think it's great.
No, the other day, some like all the girls, and it was me, you, Jordy,
And Sav,
and we were talking about Cliff.
there it is. Now I hear
And
you.
Cliff was like, or the girls were like, "Is that a real tattoo? Like, what do you have?" And I started talking for Cliff. I'm like,
Oh, your little Florida tattoo? Yeah.
and I was all defensive. I was like, "It says yes because his mom has the cutest tattoo. Can I keep you?"
Yeah. I remember he telling me that. I was like, I'm never going to make fun of it again. No, I really had
But this
no...
is one of those things. No, Cliff's real name he's
had no-
Lawrence Ferreira.
I
Yeah.
had no
He
idea.
is not Cliff Dunlap.
So when you enrolled in school... So when
that
you...
is true.
When
Wait,
you...
so Larry,
Oh, Jesus.
Inflatable.
Larry.
Larry?
Stefan, don't
We
you
can
have
call you Larry.
You don't have any Italian super crazy name?
No, his
Spalino.
his dad tried to name him Alfonso.
Oh, what? I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Alfonso?
Yeah.
Let's thank God every day that
Your
you are
middle
not a
name?
Alfonso.
No, I praise Jesus every day. He's not an
Alfonso.
That's
Alfonso.
not the name you shout out.
Wait,
I couldn't call him Alfonso. No, it's Robert. It's Stefan Robert Spalino.
Oh yeah, I remember Robert.
No, but his dad tried to. Troy, shut up.
Josh, you have literally the most not basic, but literally you're Josh Combs.
Josh Combs.
Yeah.
What's your middle name, bro?
James.
Dude, hey.
Josh James Combs.
Joshua James Combs.
Dude, for real
Why
though,
is that
take
so
a
white,
good look
though?
at Josh though. Look at Josh for like 15
that's my
seconds. Dude, Josh is super handsome.
Oh.
I'm serious.
Well, thank you.
Look at him.
Good face.
Legit. He's a little cutie little face.
Dude, you should be putting on sunglasses
Awkward.
and like screaming into a microphone.
Sorry, Carly.
I should put on glasses and scream into a microphone? Is that what you just said?
Sunglasses, I feel like that carries a little bit more weight.
Sunglasses.
See, I don't know how to answer that
It was a CSI Miami.
because I can't agree.
Oh, yeah.
I can't agree because Stefan. And then I feel like if Carly watches this, and I've never met her yet, which is still fucking weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
No, I've never met her. And I keep telling him, I was like, bring her over. But I guess her work schedule's really fucking crazy.
Yeah. She's a manager of a restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
She works
True.
most nights.
I don't know. I've known them for 10 years, so.
No, I've never met her, and I really want to. Carly,
I met her one
Come
time
hang
at
out with me.
Plaza,
Oh, she
Weird.
doesn't listen to this either.
It's actually
really? Well, if she does, Carly, come hang out with me.
It's weird thinking about like how long I've known these two, but actually I've known Josh and Carly longer than.
Yeah.
I've never met Carly, and I keep every time he comes. What the fuck? Shut up,
It was
Troy.
like Delaney. I've known
You
her since I
beluga
was,
whale?
Like 7 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, my mom used to
You won't.
babysit her. She used to.
Your mom used to
table-
babysit Carly?
No, Delaney.
No, my mom used to babysit Troy. That's the fucking greatest thing.
Oh, that's weird.
Wait, your mom used to babysit
Okay, so-
Dell, and then your mom used to babysit Troy?
My mom works for
Interesting.
the after school campus connection.
Cliff, you're.
And my mom.
Oh yeah, I actually do.
I have to urinate.
They're not mine, but
You
I'm
have
gonna
to
say that
as
right.
you s- He has to pee.
I gotta pee.
Intermission.
Perfect. Now that we're down to the regular 3.
true. We have a segment sometimes that we do that's something interesting that happened to you in the last week.
How was your week?
Yeah, how was your week? Yeah.
This segment's called How's Your Week?
Anything crazy?
Yeah. Let me think for a second. Do you know anything offhand?
I do. I have one already.
Okay, yeah. Tell it and I'll like listen and then also think of one at the same time.
Yeah, my friend posted on Facebook. Anyone?
Here, can you turn that mic real quick? It's
A
not.
little bit off.
Yeah.
I'm like backwards, huh?
Yeah, you should be right there. Just spin it around so you got the numbers.
Yeah, I was like pretty much backwards. Ooh, it's way louder too.
Yeah, sounds better.
Yep. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so my friend posted on Facebook and said, "Is anyone looking for a job?"
Mm-hmm.
And so I messaged him and said, "Hey, just putting my feelers out there. Any
Yeah.
opportunities available?" He said, he's like, "Can I have your number? I'll give it to my associate. They'll give you a call."
Mm-hmm.
And right away when he said that, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm not gonna give you my number. I was like, I'll give you my email.
What do you mean, associate?
Yeah. As soon as I hear number, I just automatically assume they're trying to collect numbers for fucking spam. So I was like, I'll give you my email, and they can email me if they're interested. And he was like, all right, cool. And so, and I get an email that day, but probably like 6 hours later, and they asked for my resume, so I emailed them my resume back, and they asked me to meet them at this address at 7 p.m. Yeah, and
There you go.
yeah, so I was like kind of stoked. I was like, oh shit, this might be a little bit legit. Get there, it's in about 15 minutes away from around where we live, and like 10 minutes in, they're trying to avoid the term multi-level marketing, like hardcore, like real bad. And So I keep raising my hand. They're ignoring me. I keep raising my hand. Finally, they say, "Does anyone have any questions?" Bam! I shoot my hand up. They call me first. I say, I can't remember what my first question was. I think it was something along the lines of, "Is like a publicly traded company?" And that guy goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. As soon as you get to this certain level, the company is willing to offer you blah blah blah, like some kind of stake in,
Like you get like stock options.
yeah, exactly, yeah, some kind of minuscule percentage of whatever share." And then right after that, he goes, "Okay, does anyone else have any questions?" No one else raised their hand. Boom! I shot my hand up again, and
I said, anyone else?
yeah,
Did anyone
I thought
else?
that might happen, but no. He called on me again, and I think I asked like, has anyone here made money? Like I pointed at like people that were like in the front, like trying to be like, "Mm." And they were like, no, like they all like kind of said nothing, and then the guy that was like doing the main presentation, he like came up and was like, "No, they're about to get to this level where they make blah blah blah." And so I was like, "Okay, thank you so much for your time." I stood up and I was like, "I'm gonna leave," and I walked out, and they were like, he actually said, "No, you can't leave yet."
What do you mean?
Yeah. And so I just stopped and I said, "Okay." Like I was like, "Are you gonna stop me from leaving?" He's like, "No, you're welcome to walk out if you blah 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 blah." And
Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
You're free to go.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
You
And
get
then,
like tackled once you go outside.
but the best part was 3 people stood up after me and walked out like with me on the presentation. Yeah, so
Well, look at that. You started a revolution.
basically, this more of the story is I got tricked into going to a fucking Ponzi scheme presentation.
But at least you're smart
It took
enough
me 20 minutes to figure it out.
to ask questions and at the same time, you turn mine down, I think.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
I'm
What,
on
your
mine.
Ponzi scheme?
Yeah. No, you turn my penis down. No, my headphones. Yeah, but you
Yeah,
also
luckily I was
kept
eventually
people
able to
from
leave, yeah.
getting into that. Also, you saved some lives that day.
Well,
You saved some pockets.
I'm sure maybe you can make some money. Maybe it's not like the worst thing in the world, but
Yeah, dude. Okay. Let's just
insurance?
talk about this. We're not going to edit out some of that stuff, so I'll tell you, Joe from the beginning of the podcast, who is now completely passed out, has been trying to sell me and other people on a multi-level marketing project.
Ah, fuck! I wish I didn't bring it up.
Amway.
Amway. And
I never heard of it, but
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go too far into it because I don't even know really what's going on.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
Like, our parents were offered to sign up for this. And maybe even our grandmas.
Yeah. It's like something that my like grandparent would do or something like that. Like you don't like know exactly what's going on. They're like, "Oh, you have your own business."
it's the
Like,
equivalent of
I'm
having
a
like
business
an AOL
owner.
account.
Yeah. It's like, I'm an entrepreneur. It's like, dude, that's what pisses me off. I'm sorry, but I mean, being someone that's put in a lot of work towards doing independent projects, someone just piggybacks off of a huge company and says they have their own business. Bullshit.
Yeah,
So
Of course it's bullshit.
it's like, oh, we have our own business. That's like LuLaRoe. Have you seen that? That company that makes
Women's, like, leggings and shit.
yeah. Did you know they're a Mormon company? They
No,
make
but some things in my life are starting to make sense.
they make temple garments. Do you know what those are?
Things that Mormons wear.
Yeah, Mormons have to wear specific underwear. It's basically long johns type of thing. They have to wear specific underwear to enter the temple.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah. So,
probably comfy as fuck though. To be honest,
probably warm. I don't know.
you ever wear long johns?
Yeah, but I mean they're like short long johns, so it's like shorts and like a short t-shirt, but like they're temple garb or whatever. I don't know. But basically they sell those. they sell those, but also
Wait, did they make elastic?
they're yes. Probably.
Mormon wedding underwear.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
They their logo is totally just like a pyramid from the top view.
What is that show where they? Is it? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's like, "This is not a pyramid scheme," and he turns it upside down. Oh no, that's The Office.
Yeah.
No, that happens in It's Always Sunny
It
too.
happens.
Does it? Oh.
Yeah.
But in The Office, yeah, he like draws it upside down.
Yeah.
And he just turns it around.
It's more of a funnel.
Yeah.
I hear a baby crying. Yup.
That would be a child in need.
That's so funny though that you just like went in and like crushed them. Like you just asked like a few questions and you're like, all right, never mind.
I know.
Later.
The funny thing
Most
is, like,
people wouldn't do that.
the funny thing is, like, during, like, at the time, I remember thinking, like, Jesus, like, I felt like an idiot. You know what I mean? I walked out, like, with my adrenaline pumping, feeling like, oh, damn, I feel dumb. But then, like, I sat in my car for a little bit and I, like, thought back and I was like, some people followed me out. And, like, I don't know.
You're revolutionary.
It felt good, yeah.
Yeah.
It felt good after the fact, yeah, so.
Yeah, you just saved some people from wasting a lot of money. Same thing with like timeshares and stuff. That kind of weirds me out too.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can get like free stuff from timeshare things, but it's like
If you
none
already
of that
have
stuff's
money,
worth it.
if you already have money, then any of that shit's gonna be cool. 'Cause
Yeah,
even if you lose it, whatever. But if you have money, it'll probably, like, it's not a bad investment. But
yeah,
just buying something silly like that when you're a broke idiot like me.
yeah. It's like,
Not a good idea.
hey, you're 27. Why don't you?
Hey, you're reckless. You don't know what the
Yeah.
heck you're doing.
No,
Take on some debt with me.
seriously, I don't like debt. I have too much of it.
Yeah, I've already made that mistake.
I've let my PayPal credit, because I had the PayPal credit going for a while, but they don't like check it through the like it doesn't go against your credit score because it's through PayPal. So you can like screw around with that as much as you want, and it doesn't screw up your credit score.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's a horrible thing to know. I've been so horrible with money in certain times in my life where it's like, I used to wait until I had like $4 left in my account, and then I would get gas and overdraw it and wait until I get paid. Because I knew I had like a 15-day period until I got fees from the overdraw.
grace period, yeah.
So I would make sure I got paid within that grace period and then just pay off that. So I would just play the system because I knew that only like 2 gas stations would let me do that with my card, like continue running it after it, because sometimes it would just stop it at the end.
Yeah.
But you have to do like credit, and then you have to do it like at certain ones at certain times.
Dude, I played that game.
Right? It's like the gas game. It's fun.
Dude,
Overdrawing
it's
your
like,
account. That's yeah.
It's actually really hard to explain to people our parents' age, like right at, what is it? Right after baby boomers, the in between baby boomer and millennial.
Gen X maybe.
Yeah, I think that was Gen X.
Gen X. What was this? That's a small kitty cat. Well, hello, small cat.
Yeah, no, but it's hard to explain to them like how much the cost of living is now.
Oh my god, that's so perfect.
Is that Harley?
Yeah.
There's a little kitty cat named Harley Quinn.
Oh my god. Make noise again. Into the mic, please.
Yeah. Just let her chill.
That was.
You gotta hurt her for her to make noise.
Oh.
There she is. Oh. She's so tiny.
I'm so allergic to cats, but I'm just letting this happen right now.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm not like so allergic to where I'll like die, but
You know what's funny? I was
don't
about
be sneezing.
to say that kittens are like, if you're allergic, you'll be less allergic to kittens, but I never heard that.
I don't know. Well, usually it's like the dander is what is like the issue. It's like it's mostly like cats going
Like, so it kinda
outside
makes sense,
because
like,
the pollen gets stuck on their hair, and their hair is so different that it holds in stuff. Like it's so like fine.
Yeah, it collects allergens from
Mm-hmm.
the atmosphere.
Yeah, so it's like a filter, a filtration system. But
So based off of that, kittens would technically be more.
Yeah, because they haven't been
Less
outside
allergenic.
or yeah. This one's been like inside most of the time.
Yeah, see, that's so I knew what I was talking about when I was saying things that I didn't know about.
She's now smelling out those headphones.
That's because Troy was wearing them, and he's nasty.
Probably.
I'm kidding. Troy's not nasty.
I feel like this
He's like a regular person.
Oh, I love baby animals. I think
Baby
everyone
mammals.
does. Yeah. I don't like baby insects because they're usually the more powerful ones. Like as far as poisonous,
They're not very cute.
venomous.
Wait.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes baby lizards and snakes are kind of cute,
Yeah, I think so.
but even still, I don't want to touch them.
But like scorpions, like the smaller they are, the more potent.
The
they
more
are.
legs, the more no for me.
Yeah, I don't like legs of other creatures.
Whatever that gene is, where I don't want to touch shit, I got it.
I think that's homophobia. Is that what it was?
Well, no, couldn't be that. Don't mind a dick.
Heterophobia.
Don't mind a dick. Definitely mind extra legs.
Digit. No, that'd be fingers or toes.
I do. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do have that trypophobia though.
Yeah, what we were talking about before about your friend that.
I'm not even saying like dramatically like it but I honestly do feel I feel freaked out when I see holes and shit like
like a active uneasiness.
Exactly. What I always say is a sunflower with all the seeds taken out, like the holes and all the beds of all the seeds. That makes me. I cannot look at that.
Yeah, that's totally like a cursed
it's a
image
trigger
situation.
for me for sure. Like, and it's weird because it's not like there's a succession of thoughts that goes through. It's just like immediate. Like I see it and it just instantly makes me feel.
Dude, I have
way.
a thing that's like the most irrational fear, but it's something that I've had for a long time. I'm not sure if it came from watching a movie or if it was from like a dream. I know I had recurring nightmares about it.
But you're basically not sure if it's experience or like genetics almost.
Yeah. And it's not like across the board either. I don't like mannequins, but I don't like, they're like the ones that they used to have like in like the late 90s where they're like the full body mannequins with the face and everything and they're trying to look realistic.
Yeah.
So like now a lot of them don't have the head on them or
so
something
it's
it's
the realism. Like you don't like when things get too close to real.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the thing is,
there's a name for that too, I think, right?
Well, it's like well, there is a phobia.
It's like the uncanny valley.
But yeah, the uncanny valley is basically that is the difference between where humans can determine if something is real or fake.
Yeah.
And that's usually
it's up until you can determine, right? That's like where the valley ends.
Yeah.
What I always thought was cool was I heard someone describe it as the place where you can't, or the place where you can determine, and the place where you can't. You don't realize how huge of an area that is.
Yeah.
Because that's what we evolved for. We're super attuned to that.
Yeah, because every little thing we have to notice it and like
that. Yeah, that's why that valley exists. Is because we're so good at recognizing things that aren't real.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're pretty cool as humans, I guess. We're pretty smart. What was I gonna say? It was
I know. I feel like I derailed you.
No, it's okay.
I definitely did.
That's the show.
But I feel like you're going the opposite direction, though. Kind of is which is also true, though. Is that the fact that it's very complex, but also it's still follows the rules.
Wait, what was it? It was a phobia. What was it?
Not trypophobia. Not Oh fuck! I know exactly what you're saying. Phobia of numbers? No, phobia of Oh God, if only anyone listened to this at all.
I know, seriously, it's like late and we're tired. And
We could totally rewind it right now and listen. Oh, I so want you to. What was it?
Mannequins. My fear of mannequins.
Yes,
My God.
the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah. So, but going back to like the actual fear of mannequins itself. There was one maze in. Oh, you want a beer?
Well, I mean, I guess you could just say it.
Yeah. Would you like a beverage? Yeah. So
You
basically,
fear mannequins.
there was a.
Oh, so it started from one moment.
Well, I don't know when it started, but this is
This is
my
impossible.
most recent thing that happened with this.
So you already had the fear before. This.
Yeah, so I had this fear like since I was like very little. I had this dream, this like recurring nightmare where I would be in the back of of our car that we had back then. It was a Isuzu Rodeo.
Okay.
It's kind of like a little SUV type thing before SUVs were SUVs.
Is it a hatchback?
Yeah, but it's like a bigger. It's like an Explorer size.
Like an extended cab.
Yeah, it's like kind of a
Civic
weird.
hatchback almost.
It's kind of a weird car. But anyways, it's
That's
so
actually a horrible
basically,
description.
yeah. Basically, I was in this dream. I was in the car, and for some reason, I was alone at a stoplight, and there's like, I don't know who was driving, like my mom or dad or something, and they just disappeared, and then I was in there alone, and then for some reason, like my pants were gone. Like I was just like in underwear. I was like, uh-oh, what's going on here? And then all of the stores started opening up.
So you're on like a road with stores on the side.
Yeah, it's like in San Luis Obispo, like a downtown area type thing.
Okay.
So I'm like, stop. There's no one else on the road, but then like mannequins come out of every single store and come towards the car and like surround me completely. And I had that
It's
dream,
a dream.
as
It's a recurring dream.
a recurring dream as a child. I had that, and then so
But
it
why
got
is
to a
it
point.
recurring?
I don't know.
Why is it not reoccurring?
I don't know.
Aren't they both words?
Yeah, they're both words, but
They
recurring.
mean the same thing.
Yeah, they mean.
I always look it up and I'm always confused. I'm like, why?
Yeah. It means the same thing.
I think it just saves time, right?
Yeah, reoccurring.
Sorry to derail you again.
No, but it's something I did think of for a while.
Dude, the thing is that it's weird that like recurring dreams even exist.
Yeah, like you just like have the same situation happen over and over and over again.
Not only is it random and your brain is doing it on its own, but it does it more than once.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird to like actually replicate that.
Yeah, 'cause
Memories are weird.
I had one where I was in my grandma's RV and like it was getting tipped.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was becoming more and more elevated from one side, and all of my family was sitting on the seats on the side, and I was sliding down the middle towards a werewolf that was tipping the fucking. It wasn't even one
Interesting.
werewolf. It was like several werewolves. 'Cause
Ah.
I also used to kind of be like obsessed with werewolves as a kid.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean you were obsessed with werewolves?
I just think that's a cool ass concept.
Wait, but like what? Like the Wolfman, like the movie, or like?
Okay,
what
so
was it?
the first thing I saw with a werewolf was American Werewolf in London.
Okay,
have you ever
yeah,
seen that?
I've seen that movie.
Do you
That's
remember?
a sick-ass
Do you remember
movie.
when they shoot him and it's just a dude?
Yeah.
He's laying there. That concept to me, ever since I was like 7 or 8, has just like intrigued the fuck out of me. Like
Yeah.
he was a big old beast, and then poof, back to
Took him down.
his original form. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a human again. Yeah, that was a really good movie, and it was kind of creepy with the friend or whatever that keeps on showing up and is all like
to
rotted
me, what it
and
was,
shit.
because I had seen shit like that before, but to me, it was the first time I ever heard someone screaming bloody murder like that. Like oh god, oh god.
Yeah, that's such a good like underrated movie.
It is, yeah, it really is, yeah.
American Werewolf in London.
Or even like the acting job, like in that scene is just
Mm-hmm.
top fucking notch.
Well, dude, the whole werewolf scene where he turns into the werewolf, it's all practical effects. There's no CGI in it. It's insanity.
Yeah, it's like basically one of the best CGI. not even. That's like one of the best special effects scenes.
Yeah.
Pretty much of all time. Like, except
dude.
across the board, right?
Yeah, I watched another one that was really impressive. I had never watched this, and my girlfriend was like, I can't believe you've never seen this movie. Like, we watched this as throughout childhood.
Was it the Russian Soldier one?
No, it's called...
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. It's called The Witches. It's like, I don't know, it's like a kid's movie, but it's got, it was done by, like, Jim Henson's Creature Shop or whatever. Jim Henson Productions. So
Jim Henson?
Yeah, like the Muppets and Sesame Street.
I was gonna say that's like the Jim Henson.
Yeah, the Jim Henson, and they like made all of the creatures and everything so cool. It was so realistic, and basically she turns one of these witches. Well, there's a kid that goes to this hotel. Turns out there's a witches convention.
Covenant.
There's a witches convention inside of the. I know. I got some good meows. Yeah.
Wait, is this is a
this is a show or a movie from the 90s.
A movie, okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's this kid stays at a hotel with his grandma because his parents just died, and there ends up being a witches convention there. Real witches, they all come and show up here.
Is this where they come out like in like that big old noses? Yeah, and way different.
Yeah,
I never saw that movie, but I saw a VH1.
Yeah,
fucking throwback to it, where like some comedian was talking shit about it.
Really?
Yeah,
dude. I thought it was gonna be so cheesy and dumb, but like it was so impressive on how they did that. Like they made the kids into mice. And so they're like talking mice, but they were I looked it up afterwards. I was like, how are they making like little animatronic mice? That's way too small. They filmed everything else. Like they made a huge telephone, like a table sized telephone, because the two mice animatronics were 14 inches tall.
Oh, yeah, so they didn't make them look smaller.
Yeah, so they had to build like sets that had giant objects to make it look like they're small.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
I was reading today on a post on Reddit about a drone that was like going up against a building and like flying down.
What do you need? This?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which way to go. There.
What do you mean which way to go? Why would you go under?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you go under?
I don't know, but you're talking about a drone?
Oh yeah, so the drone the drone was like flying against the building and like swinging across, and it looked just like Spider-Man. Like as the video was going, I was like, oh damn, that's
pretty sick.
What Spider-Man would see. And then in the comments, of course, someone was like oh, like this is how they should have filmed Spider-Man. And then someone commented and said like this is actually how you can look up in the like bonus features that.
Oh, never mind. She wanted to catch you and tell you not to crush my cat.
But Spider-Man.
Yeah, don't crush the cat.
She's smaller than your foot.
Is Harley right there?
Yeah, she went under the couch. She was right by your foot when I said that. But she's on the couch. I don't know where she is now.
What a dummy.
Joe's dead.
Anyway, so it turns out in the first Spider-Man, they actually swung cameras from building to building in New York City to film that movie.
That's so cool.
That might be the most practical effect ever incorporated.
That was in like the originally Sam Raimi ones?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yes, I was trying to think of that name. Yeah,
oh my
with
God.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah,
that's so cool. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
So they just swung cameras, basically.
Literally, yeah.
Oh my God!
Like cannonballed cameras from building to building with ropes. It's crazy.
I laughed until I coughed.
What's really crazy about that is how fast CGI is advanced, because like that was literally the last time that they wouldn't use CGI to do something like that.
Yeah, and now they just make the entire city, and then they're like, okay, the camera just go like that.
Yeah, like literally the next year they would have made it all CGI.
Mm-hmm.
But they swung thousands of dollars cameras, like between
Yeah.
buildings in New York City.
Practical.
Yeah. Today's been interesting because for the listeners, we were recording at Stefan's house, and he has children, and those children don't want to go to sleep. They keep waking up. Well, one of them. We'll see what's up.
I think that's all she wrote.
I was just gonna have Stefan do a little outro, but I'll
Either way, love everyone.
You out of here.
Yeah.
Your sleep time.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Sleep time live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and say for all of the listeners to this one and viewers of the other ones, find us at The Cool Shit Show on all social media. Go to thecoolshitshow.com and you can watch every episode. It's all on there. So check it out.